Hey everyone, this is Jim from CitiBike Walk Eat. Hope you're having a great day. Today is September 11th, 2020, and I'm in the meatpacking district, right at the intersection of Washington and Gansevoort Street. And today I'm going to be doing the High Line, so I'll be taking a tour, going up north to the High Line, and yeah, let's get started. I'll be joined by my friend, so Stanley, who you might recognize in a previous video. Yes, I did. The lady was asking me about filling out the census, which I did. I hope you did as well. So I'm just gonna be right here waiting for my friend, so I'll be right back. Actually, while I wait for my friend, this is the entrance to the Whitney Museum, and there is 25% capacity to all of the museums right now, so if you have the chance, definitely go and enjoy it without the crowds. So you see some people are able to go inside, and yeah. Alright, I'll be right back.
I thought if I was able to make a reservation, we'd go to Whitney also before the High Line.
Oh, okay.
But it was full. Reservations from morning to I think 5 p.m. was full.
Yeah. I'm filming right now.
Okay.
Just FYI. Let's see how fast this goes. Alright. Are you guys?
Hi, do you have a reservation?
Yes, for two.
For 4 o'clock?
Yes.
The name of your reservation?
Jim Chan.
I've got you. Have you been here since we reopened?
Yes.
So you know the new rules?
Yes. What new rules?
One-way traffic only. You can't walk back. All the exits are open. Your last exit's on 30th Street. And while you're walking, you have to keep your mask full. Also, you guys are all set.
Alright, thank you.
What ahead?
Thanks.
Yeah, I was mentioning on the video, museums has a 25% capacity, so you could definitely.
You're talking about the Whitney?
Any museum.
25 deposit?
25 capacity.
Yeah. That's why they make the reservation. Like, so you have to pick a certain time of when you want to go, and then you reserve it.
Yeah.
I went there already. I went there a week before it actually reopened to the public. It was only for exclusive. I think I asked you if you wanted to go.
Yeah. This gotta work?
Yeah, it does. It's like a steam.
Uh-huh.
Sort of steam. It doesn't look like it's like liquid. Thanks for the invite.
Alright.
Sure.
Here we are. Without the tourists, which is
So it's a one-way movement. Basically, you can only go uptown.
Yep.
So you start.
Just follow the dots.
So this is the start point, I guess.
Yeah.
This
You never been there before?
I've been here, but I haven't been here since it opened.
Yeah.
Since it reopened.
Yeah, you just can't go south because you don't want people like.
Right. You want to stay in one direction.
Yeah. So this is the bathrooms if you need to use them.
Nope, I'm good.
Here's some train tracks.
Yeah, that's the original train tracks.
Yeah, very cool.
This is when the meatpacking district was actually like an actual meatpacking district.
Yeah, not anymore. It's a standard hotel. Back when they were guests, you know, some people would keep their windows open and do some illicit activities.
That was the infamous.
I'll keep it family friendly, but it's
when it was still closed. The hotel just reopened. You know, like I guess a month ago or something.
yeah.
When it was closed, I remember they shaped the curtains in a way that looked like a heart.
Oh yeah.
When I was running along the West Side Highway, you could see it's like a shape of a heart. So each of the curtains, they mapped it out in all the windows to make it one big curtain.
When did they do that?
It was during the pandemic when it was paused.
Oh yeah. Rooftop shot. There's some we have an outdoor setup with some AstroTurf. This looks pretty nice. Meatpacking district. So you see all these awnings. They used to be you know, meatpacking, food processing, meat processing warehouses and plants. So you get all types of beef and pork and all your meat products here. So back in the day, 10th and 11th Avenue, there used to be a lot of deaths actually, because a lot of the trains was just kind of connected to what used to be the High Line, you know, the trains.
Right.
So they will only go as slow. They went as slow as 10 miles an hour. Or I think between 5 to 10 miles an hour. But still, people would get caught in there. So people would get run over, get caught. Little kids, they might be playing out on the street, and they get killed. So what they did was they had these guys on horses. It's called the West Side Cowboys. So they would have like a red flag to kind of warn people, signal people to move out of the way. So yeah, so that's what this area used to be. This like used to be there were, you know, residents here, people that lived here, but I think after that time, you know, the meatpacking district came in and you know, became, and I think in sometime in the 70s and 80s it used to be like abandoned. So and even in the 80s there used to be like a lot of nightclubs here. So and that's kind of how the High Line got started, because the people from the nightclubs, they came over here, which was like a deserted area, and they just, you know, kind of did some urban exploring, and they, you know, kind of really liked this area, and yeah, and they rallied for this place to be a park. So we're very fortunate to have this.
It took some convincing in regards to
yeah, it took a lot of vision.
Friends of the High Line.
Friends of the High Line.
Convince the city to do this.
Yeah,
partner with the city.
Right.
Because they need funding from the city.
When Giuliani was mayor, he wanted to tear down this place and open it up for more development.
Yeah.
But thankfully it was saved, and you know, something really nice came out of it.
Yeah. A little small park. A little semi-highway.
It's probably one of the best tourist attraction in New York City. Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, pandemic, it's always been so many people.
Yeah, pre-pandemic, this area would be filled with people. You couldn't even barely move. And now, this is one of the silver linings of what's going on. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice artwork. These doorways are
These are new, I've never seen them.
I don't know if you could tell on camera, but they're hand kind of hand painted and hand etched. So very cool. Wow. You know who designed this building? You know some of the designers?
No, I don't.
So that was the gate I was telling you about.
Yeah.
The Titanic was supposed to come.
So that was the gate that they was.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. They seem to be keeping it. I don't know why.
I think so. I think they're going to keep that.
Yeah.
That gate. It's sort of like the entrance to the new park that they will extend.
That is true. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who designed this building. I saw it when it was on construction. It's kind of interesting because it looks like a
I like the,
like on the side. It looks like a piece of apple that just got bitten. It kind of looks like the apple. Basically the company itself.
Yeah.
So this underpath used to be where some of the food vendors used to be.
Yeah, some of the food vendors used to be here. I think I told you last time. Mao's Bao's used to be.
Oh, it was located here?
Yeah, Shenzhen Chinese Bao's. Yeah.
Correct.
Maybe not here, but up, maybe further up. Maybe the next one.
Next one?
Yeah. So you might notice the High Line goes through some of these buildings. That's to make it convenient for the trains to kind of offload their freight. So a lot of these buildings were like warehouses. As over the years, that activity became less and less. So less of a need for a train to be here. And it just became kind of a ruin. Abandoned. So here's a nice beautiful overlooking 14th Street. So you go all the way down, you'll eventually hit Union Square. There's a lot of high-end shops, luxury brands here. There's Giorgio Armani. I'm not sure if that's his offices. Most likely is, if he's got his logo up on the windows.
Yeah, it's one of their offices. I don't know if they're still stationed here.
Yeah. Probably a lot of people just working remotely. There you can see some train tracks. Very cool. So I don't know if you could hear the girl, as she mentioned, traffic could only move north. So try to keep 6 feet, at least 6 feet social distance.
Right.
I'm getting all these little scabs. Hold on.
Oh, what happened?
On my legs too. I don't know where it came from.
Hopefully it's not like bugs.
I don't know.
Someone left their glasses.
Oh, there's some free pair of glasses right there.
Looks like,
Might be a trap. It's laced with the virus.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of people like this.
Yeah, there's
Sunday.
like these lounge benches. You know, a lot of people just come out here and just chill out.
Yeah. Armani's might still be there, but the office is not open.
Yeah. There's another overlooking I think 17th or 16th Street. There's a little sky bridge across. I don't know the name of that sky bridge, you know?
That connects Chelsea Market. It's one of the offices, but I don't know the sky bridge also.
Oh, okay.
But it's definitely connecting the offices upstairs to the next office.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Last time I went a sky bridge like that was in Dumbo. They have buildings like that that were connected.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the most famous in New York City is the one on
Yeah?
Staple Street. You know
Oh,
Staple
okay.
Street?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's a small little sky bridge, but it's very, very interesting to look at. There's some pretty cool lighting in here.
At least there's members here. I didn't realize. I didn't realize they allowed that.
Some artists. There's a really nice area where you could sit down and kind of have like a movie type of experience, and you see the traffic going up north on it's either 11th Avenue or 10th Avenue?
It's 10th Avenue.
10th Avenue. So there's like a stadium seating, and you could just see out through those windows, and you can see the traffic go by. So there's a lot of cool little things to do on the High Line, and definitely a lot of architecture to check out as well. You see some of these people, they live in these older tenement buildings, so
Nice view.
they can see a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised that that unit over there is rent stabilized. I'm looking at the curtains.
I wouldn't be surprised either. So you get a mix of old and new, see?
Yeah.
Which is New York. That's how it is. So, all right. Sorry about that. I just ran out of battery, so I just so yeah. So some people that if they might invite people to look into their homes, either that or they just cover it up and try to ignore what's happening here. So
Yeah, a lot of people usually just hang over here and sit here for a long while.
yeah. I know the edge is open. I'm gonna try to do a video over there.
Yeah, the observatory.
Yeah, you see over there? That's the edge.
Can we get in today? Is it like
I don't know.
a reservation?
I don't think it's free. If you want to pay, you gotta pay
It's
some.
not? I thought it was free.
I don't know. I wouldn't think it was free.
Well, we're getting off around there, so maybe we can check it out.
Yeah. Because the top of the Rock and Empire State Building is not free, so why would they be free?
Let's see. Let me look it up. What's it called? Observatory?
Google the Edge Observatory. In this area there's some scaffolding, there's a lot of construction going on, definitely to protect the people on the High Line. Looks like there's going to be a big development over there.
Yep. Adults $36.
Woo! It was like going to Disney World. $36 for the Edge.
The Edge. If you're a child, it's $31.
Oh my God. They're just trying to make money. Money, 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 money making machine.
You'll be up there for like a few minutes and then go back down.
Yeah.
$30. $34.
This building has a pretty interesting design.
This building is the same architect who designed the vessel.
Right.
It's two
It's
buildings.
kind of like how will you describe it? It's like a
cubes.
cube.
A cube.
Yeah. I think it's like a lantern type of shape to it.
Yeah.
Because it has these quadrants, but they kind of come out and pivot in. So very interesting.
It's actually 2 floors. The windows continue, but it's actually 2 floors.
Oh, there's 2 floors between. Okay. They should make it 1 floor and get a huge ceiling. Is there a residence or
Right.
you know?
It's a new condo that's coming out.
Yeah. See all these other buildings being constructed. And across this direction is Chelsea Piers, is where you could do all sorts of sports activities.
I do. It's really small.
I can't wait for all these buildings to finish.
Yeah.
So you can see how the dividing floors.
Oh, okay.
Dividing floors.
Is this brick? Is it original or is it?
No, it's new.
They built it.
All these are new
Oh.
buildings.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
They would choose to use brick.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that anymore. Yeah. Well, whoever's going to be living in this area is definitely going to have their privacy invaded.
Well, it's cheaper, obviously. You pick one of these.
Yeah. And you don't get any direct sunlight.
I know, but you know, it's because where the building is getting built. So
Yeah.
basically, you have prime real estate on one side, and you sort of have,
Yeah.
it's still pretty expensive on this side either way.
I'm sure.
It's just that it's slightly cheaper.
The related companies.
This is the developer.
Hmm.
I kind of like that building. Surprisingly.
This one?
One over there, yeah. So
The
basically,
big gray one?
if you look, the back of it is this how the facade looks like. But if you were on the opposite side, you kind of could see at the edge, all the windows are different shapes. It's pretty interesting.
Do you know why they're different shapes?
No, it's how they designed it.
Oh.
So basically, all the windows, depending on, so each unit, whichever unit you're on, you have a unique sort of shape of the windows. Sort of the
And maybe the construction company has some supplies of these windows they have to get rid of.
I don't think that would
They
be
talked them into it.
I could be.
We got these leftover odd windows. Let me just use it for this project.
Little outdoor
Huh?
space in there.
Oh, that's a nice little rooftop area, lounge area. There's the view from behind us. Definitely very interesting. A lot to see here.
There's more interesting buildings as we go further.
Yeah.
So it ends. The island ends at 30th Street. It doesn't go past that.
Yeah,
They still haven't reopened that section yet.
that's correct. Yes. Yeah. It's almost like if the High Line is like a who's who of you're any type of renowned architect, you will have a project here.
Yeah, that's what happened when you first started.
Yeah. So there's definitely a lot of buildings. Bisasa. What's that say?
It's an art company. This is where the gallery is. Started the galleries.
Some art galleries, yeah.
Chelsea.
We're approaching some of the art galleries that are below us. So yeah.
I'm dealing with some tenants, potential tenants that might be renting.
Mhm.
I found out there was,
Surprising this building is still here.
yeah.
The older building.
Underlying cost. Looks pretty quiet at the edge. I don't see anybody up there.
Yeah.
Can't afford it. I thought they did reopen in the beginning, like just a few weeks ago, but
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was free. But I guess maybe it's
No.
only free for essential workers or something. Because the New York Aquarium,
Maybe.
New York Aquarium, or the
It was free. I think everybody would be up there.
unless it's super high, I can't see people. I don't see anybody up there.
I think there are people up there. Some of the YouTubers that like to cover New York City,
Yeah.
they definitely,
Or up there,
yeah, they hit,
they hit that spot.
yep,
That's like
just for the views.
that's
you
like
know?
the-
You
that's
gotta
like-
get it.
that's like the sort of the go-to place right now, first. Like the hot spot in New York,
Yeah, well, the strategy is to like cover all the tourist area.
the new spaces.
Yeah, the new
Well,
spaces.
this is definitely one of the new tourist attractions, I guess.
Yeah. Gotta get them views. There's a pretty interesting new building here. Nice. It has a nice rooftop as well. Is this a church?
Yeah. I don't know if it's an active church.
Yeah.
But it is. It might be an active. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
I saw there's a church that's for sale in Syracuse.
I still remember that church you brought me to
Which
in
one?
Brooklyn. It's converted into a condo or
Yeah.
residence.
There's a couple of them through the years that have.
It's like so nice. Well, I'm sorry, you were saying
Yeah,
upstate?
there's a former church that was built in 1892 that's for sale in Syracuse, New York, for $5,000.
$5,000. Wow.
$5,000.
As a fixer-upper?
It's a fixer-upper. It's a big church. It's a
Yeah.
fixer-upper. I'm following on Instagram. It's this page is called Cheap Homes or something like that. It's called Cheap Homes, and
Uh-huh.
it showcases all these old fixer-uppers throughout the United States,
Oh.
and it's actually on the market. So you want to. Besides New York City, there's a lot of cheap homes around.
Uh-huh.
You can buy like pretty nice home, decent fixer-upper for just maybe 5 figures, 6 figures, less than 6 figures sometimes.
Mm.
5 figures.
$5,000. Can't beat that.
Yeah, they were comparing when they first built it. They said, if it was the time when they built it in 1892, the cost of the building at back then for how much it would be now would be around $11,000.
Wow. It's a nice mural. There's a nice seating area. You can just relax. There's the view in this direction.
Okay.
What?
That's $5,000. $1,000. See?
This whole building?
The whole building. Wow. 1865.
We should get it. Make an investment out of it. $1,000.
Yeah, but what would you do? I mean,
You just let it sit. see if there's any value in a few. Check back in a few years. See if there's.
yeah, I guess. But I'm guessing it's one of the maybe the area isn't the best area. I don't know.
Yeah.
Syracuse. I've never been to. Oh wait, I have, but I only skip through it.
Well, there's some more artwork. There's this structure. I don't know. I can't even describe it. Looks like some lollipops with some structures.
Artist's information is where you'll find it.
Yeah. Here's some. Well, I don't know. You can see in the distance. There's like looks like a monument to some very famous artists. Straight ahead is Andy Warhol. And I don't know who's besides him. So it looks like a kind of like a play off of Mount Rushmore. So I'm sure Basquiat is probably there somewhere. Or I see a Keith Haring figure. This place has ramen sushi. Nice advertising. Right in the back of their shop.
You know, right off of between 23rd and 22nd Street. So that is the Japanese restaurant. I know there's a Japanese restaurant there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing that's the back of the shop.
Okay. Some more architecture. This particular one looks very futuristic.
Right next door to an unfuturistic.
This one looks kind of boring and bland. Just like any. This might have been here for a long time already, maybe.
It doesn't look that old, but
Yeah. But there's nothing particularly interesting about it. And then you have this building and all the other surrounding buildings.
Armin's like,
Yep. You can see someone's kitchen right inside.
literally, like every day people could just walk right, like less
Well,
than.
they get some good sunlight coming
Yeah,
in.
but it's like less than 8 feet, maybe like 9 feet away, like literally right at the house.
Yeah.
Like, you can't have any.
Well, it'd be better if you're further up, but this level is like
It's like literally right.
right in your face.
This is 23rd.
Yeah, so this is 23rd Street.
They changed ownership. Horse owner. It used to be King something. But King.
Yeah, so we see some more older buildings here, right up against the High Line, which is very interesting. It's only about 4 stories high. It's not that high. And then you have this huge apartment complex here.
Yeah, that's London Terrace.
London
Co-op.
Terrace?
Co-op.
Yeah,
London
co-op.
Terrace.
Okay.
One of the largest co-op buildings in New York, in Manhattan. Takes out the almost entire avenue on both 23rd and 27th.
Right.
I mean 24th.
Oh, you can enter from here?
I think so. Looks like it.
I thought you can only enter from there.
I don't know.
Or then maybe they just went down and came back up.
Maybe. Updating on citizen side? I noticed some alerts that you did.
What?
Did you update some citizen side alert? On some,
What did I update?
I guess
I don't do anything on it.
I saw it on a citizen app that maybe you saw it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I misread it. There were some things were going around nearby your neighborhood.
Oh. I don't do anything with the app other than check them.
Maybe the app somehow knows where all my friends, you're one of my friends.
Yeah.
So they say that, oh, when there's a...
I might have seen, yeah, it might look at my activity.
Yeah.
It might be reporting my activity.
Could be.
But I don't do anything on the app.
Like the live. Like,
Yeah. I think I tried once. I don't think it worked.
No?
Yeah.
I never done it yet. I think there's one
Like
that's
report
video.
a
I think there's
report a
one that's
live
video, or there's one that's
live incident.
Yeah.
And there's no audio on the thing.
No, there is. When you video it, there's audio.
Oh.
There's audio.
I mean, when
I
you
don't know.
play
If I'm not sure if I want it. I'm not sure if it's a good thing to download the app, because the thing is, obviously it's great to be alerted, but it seems like nowadays, like every fucking few hours, it's always bing, bing. It's going on.
well, if you live in a high
High crime rate.
incident area, then yeah. And especially in New York, you know, that's going to happen.
Right.
I don't think there's really any neighborhood with low activity. Even place like Soho or Tribeca, there's still gonna be activity.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, actually earlier today I saw a notification. There's a guy wielding an axe at the Prince and Broadway.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Whenever I saw the notification, it's like, oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was on my way to the Apple store and I was like, oh my god, that's what. Yeah, watch out.
Sure you don't want to encounter that person.
Yeah. We still have a lot of mentally disturbed people in New York. There's always no shortage of that. Oh, that's a nice little oh, it looks like a restaurant or a bar.
Oh wait, I think I know. I think I know.
It's a cafe.
No, this is the Avenues. This is the Avenue School.
Yeah. What's a school?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a private school, Avenues. Shira. Katie Holmes' daughter. There was one time I saw Katie Holmes who was walking into the school to pick her daughter up.
Oh.
It was around here.
It doesn't, you're right, it doesn't. And I
There's some more of that school cafeteria.
The classrooms are down there. You see some of the classrooms.
Interesting.
I think it's it starts from K to 8th grade or something, or K through, I forgot.
Probably 6th grade. Some really nice private school.
I'm sure the food is like 10 times better than the ones we ate before. It's like sloppy joes. It was like a lady like a prison food. You're going through the line, you just slap the thing off.
I used to love sloppy joes.
You like a sloppy joe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tastes good. You don't know what you're eating, but it's good.
Or occasionally get like a semi-frozen milk.
Yeah.
Have frozen milk. I used to love the chocolate milk. Or after lunch, I'll go get the snack. You have like a snack aisle. You have to pay a little bit. You buy either an ice cream bar or something like that. God, I think it was like only, I think it was like 50 cents or something, 75 cents or something.
Yeah, some more old buildings here, and you can see a nice facade here. Looks like these windows are bricked out. I don't know, probably used to be a warehouse.
I think it's the side of most of these buildings are housing galleries now, small galleries.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There's some more architect. Is this the?
This is Zaha Hadid.
Yeah, I think she passed away.
Yeah, she did.
right? Yeah, Zaha Hadid. That's her work. Very beautiful curves to the side of the building. Very futuristic looking. Very nice. Let these people pass. There's some more old buildings. You can see. It's a very, it's a very interesting mix of old and new. Kind of has like a 70s Art Deco type of, no, what do you call it? Ames era.
Yep.
Eames. Has that type of feel to it.
Very beautiful. Can you imagine? You know,
Yeah.
this is one unit, one giant unit.
Well, this whole
This whole length of this thing is one apartment.
yeah.
I think it's one apartment there. And there's another apartment on the next.
Right. This looks like a separate apartment. Looks like could be the Jetsons might live here. Am I aging myself? Some people have no idea what the Jetsons are. So, what are you talking about?
And that unit is, I think, the worst. At least that one, it has some. You can put some trees and block it. Like that
Yeah,
one.
this one has no balcony, so you
No
have
balcony. You got to keep that blinds closed all the
Yeah.
time.
to. If you want to look out, you got to peek behind the curtains.
Or if not, they can always put like one of those one-way mirror windows.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of blocks a little
Oh,
bit.
okay. There's some tint to it.
Yeah.
There's the other side of the building. Beautiful.
There's a bedroom. That floor, you can see the bedroom. So I think there's 2 bedrooms for this unit. There's a bedroom on that side and there's a bedroom on that side. I'm guessing the living room is that entire space.
There's some more buildings in this area.
This is a unit right here too.
So we're getting the same thing, older building and brand new building. I just saw someone in the window. Hey doggy. Wow, look at this.
So they purposely make the terrace for this level. The reason to entice renters to consider renting it on this level, because you've got that private outdoor space. Because if they didn't have that private outdoor space, a lot of people would not consider renting at that level.
Yeah.
If you're facing this highlight. But if you have that outdoor space, at least people will consider renting. Got at least that sanctuary.
Yeah. I think it would be like a common outdoor area for the building.
Well,
I mean,
those are private. Those are private.
private.
That one, maybe this section is, but I think those are private. Those are individual units.
Oh, okay.
This might be the one closest to us. This big guy.
So we're approaching Hudson Yards. We're nearing the end. A lot more construction.
More construction.
There's some nice benches to sit and relax.
My mom was a classmate of your mother.
Oh, I know.
And then you could go and shop.
It was a nice little rest. We'll get going. Let these people take their cell. Thank you.
Might be higher.
Oh, that big structure is called the shed right here. I believe that's a like a
It's like a
performance.
theater, performance center.
So, yeah.
Mayor Bloomberg, Michael Bloomberg, donated a lot of money. He's one of the biggest donors for that ship.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of investment here.
Little Spain.
Little Spain.
We had
We'll
our.
just take a look below.
We had our. I celebrated our New Year's Eve here.
Yeah.
Amazing
So
party.
Little Spain is like a food hall at the Hudson Yards. Right now they only have outdoor dining. I think it was just announced like the malls are open, so I don't know.
You could try.
You could try going. I'm not gonna include it in this video, but yeah, maybe next time. Can you walk further up?
I think we walk further up.
Yeah.
We just walk up there and take my legs.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just at the southern portion of the Hudson Yards development. See a lot more taller buildings and mostly office buildings. And right in the distance behind the shed is the vault. That I haven't been on the vault before, so never got to walk on it.
The vessel.
Oh, the vessel. Sorry.
There's two directions.
There's two.
So one is a ramp going from there.
Oh,
So it
okay.
makes it that direction.
Now, which way is the best way for you?
The mall is that direction. If you want to go try the mall. Okay.
No, I have no preference. Thank you. So we've just exited the High Line at 30th Street. We're now entering Hudson Yards, and I think that'll do it for this video. So if you want to check out the Hudson Yards area, I have a separate video. Definitely go check that out. I did that about 2 months ago, but yeah, if you enjoyed it, definitely leave a comment or hit the like button. It definitely helps me out, you know, to push on the YouTube algorithm so people can enjoy more of these videos. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.